Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am in a forest near my home. I came up here looking for anything, and I did bring the macro lens, the 105mm macro lens. I've got it on the camera right now. I just finished doing focus shift shooting on this mushroom that's growing out of a tree. It looks like a mushroom, but it could be fungus. But here, I'll just give you a look at it here right now. So it's this mushroom right here. So there's a bunch of different layers to it. I had the tripod set really low, looking up at the mushroom so I could get the gills on the inside of it. I took 25 shots with the focus shift shooting. I tried doing it manually earlier, just on the tripod, trying to focus in on different areas, but I really wasn't happy with the way the results looked on the back of the LCD display. So with the focus shift shooting, as I went through all 25 shots, the gills on some of the shots look like they're not quite pin sharp, but they're very sharp. So, and the forest is, like, other than the macro photography, trying to find a composition in here is extremely difficult. I'll just show you what I'm looking at right now. So this is the area of the forest that I'm in right now. And like I said, trying to find a composition in here is extremely hard. I mean, I do see a few things on the back of the LCD on the Osmo Pocket 3, but again, I would have to do like a square crop to kind of single out whatever my subject is to get away from all the busyness of the rest of the forest if I did find something. But I've already walked around quite a bit and I'm not really seeing anything at all. So I'm on the hunt again for mushrooms, and this is a deciduous forest. It's not a coniferous forest. This is where I did find that mushroom about 2 or 3 years ago growing out the side of the tree. I'll show it here now. This shot I just stumbled across, and it was a great opportunity, and I really liked the photo I got with that. That was with the Nikon D7200. With the new macro lens and the Nikon Z7 II, I'd really like to find something similar to that. So, and that was taken with the 40mm macro lens, that shot. So, trying to see if I can find something. It's definitely not sunny today, which is good. I will make my way back to the car, and if I do see something, I'll stop and try and photograph it. So I came across this tree. It's not very unique, other than the fact that its leaves are still all green. And it kind of stood out because it's got this arch to it. So I'll just show you the tree here. So it's this tree here with the arch going that way and all the foliage on it. I don't know if it's really coming through on the display, but it's still all really green. So I thought it was kind of unique looking with all the red and yellow in the background and then the big tree right next to it. I just thought it was neat. It looks okay on the back of the LCD display on the camera. I used the 14-30 wide angle lens. I took a shot from where I'm standing here, and then I moved closer, got lower down and shot upwards at it. So I'm not sure if that's going to turn out or not. It does look pretty cool looking on the back of the LCD. I did take 3 images, the foreground, midground, and higher up. I'm going to see if I can focus stack those, but when I was going through, I noticed movement in the leaves when I was doing it, so not sure if that's going to work. guys, welcome back. I'm up at Morris Island capturing the remnants of fall. I find mostly the maples have lost a lot of their leaves. I'm finding the poplars and the birches are the last ones, and if I look across this little bay here, you'll see this stand of poplar. It just looks amazing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to end up taking a shot of this. I'm going to get to a better position though, but just look at this. Yeah, that looks amazing. So I walked through this part of the forest. It's mostly maple and oak, but what I've been trying to find and single out are the birch trees with their white trunks. And there was one that I took, oh, it's right here. I was back there and I took a picture of this birch tree here. Took a couple of shots. Hold on. So, took a bunch of shots of this birch tree. I really like the way it stood out in the forest from all the other trees. So hopefully those shots turn out. And I took a shot going down that way. Kind of looked pretty cool on the back of the LCD display on the camera. So I took a shot of that. The other reason I'm up here is because we had some real heavy rain during the week. It's the weekend now, Saturday. And I'm hoping that that promoted some growth of mushrooms. I'm going to be walking across over to the other side of the bay, and I'm going to see if I can find some mushrooms there. But I'm just going to go out to the edge here and see if I can get a shot. Hopefully the sun goes in. It's cloudy and sunny, so I'm hoping the sun goes in and I can get a shot of this stand of poplar because it looks pretty amazing. So I'm just walking through this forested area here now. Got to kind of watch my step because the leaves cover up a lot of the rocks and stuff that you can trip over. So I'm trying to be really careful. I'm going to get over here and get set up, and if the shot looks any good, I'll try and walk you through it. Okay, hopefully I can get close to the water's edge, maybe get some reflections off the water, take a look, and maybe I might even see some mushrooms in this area. Okay, I'll be back. I definitely need to get over to the other side of this bay. It's going to be a little bit of a walk. I'm seeing some stuff over there that just looks amazing. I'm pretty sure they're poplars. They could be birch trees though. And it's just the trunks and the trees, and then the color at the top just looks amazing. I'm going to see if I can show you guys it here. I'll zoom in. I can't tell if that's showing up on the back of the LCD display here on the Osmo Pocket 3, but I got to get over there. And that's actually where I got the shots of the mushrooms before. So I got to head over there. I'm going to try and do some quick shots from here. I'm not going to bother setting up the tripod though. Actually I might, because it just looks really cool with the leaves on the water. But right now the sun's out, so it's kind of ruining everything. I can see some clouds might move in, so I'm going to try and get set up, but the sun might ruin the shot. Okay guys. Okay, yeah, so I just did some handheld shots from here. The sun's too harsh. It's kind of ruining the shot. I wanted to try and get some of the leaves that had fallen in the foreground that are on the water. So I'm going to head over to the other side. Hopefully some clouds move in by the time I get over there. That's also where I'm going to do a bit of a hunt for some mushrooms. And there's a spot over there that I can also launch the drone from, so I'll fly the drone over the area because this just looks amazing over there. I have been wandering around this forest. I finally came across something that looks really interesting. It's this lichen that's growing on this rock here, and there's this dead tree here with some really cool looking moss on it. So I tried taking some photographs of that, but right now I have the camera set up, taking the focus shift, shooting 25 shots of this lichen on this rock. I'll just show you the setup here. So there you can see the camera on the tripod. So I tried to get the tripod as low as I could to try and get at the shot at an angle. Did some handheld shots. They might actually turn out better because I was able to get even lower down. I'll take a look at the shots on the back of the LCD display once it's finished. I did a 1:1 crop, 1/80th of a second, f4, ISO 64. And I took 25 shots with a 1 second interval in between each shot. I hope it turns out. It looks amazing. Just there, I can't really describe it, but I've seen lichen like growing like this before, but it looks really cool. So hopefully those turn out. I am gonna take a little bit of a wander around once I pack up here. Just look at the forest here. So these are the trees that I could see from before from the other side. The canopy on the top is still basically there. Those birch trees, they didn't, when I got closer, they didn't look as good as from a distance. Yeah, I might try and readjust the tripod here and see if I can get a better shot of this. So I'm going to try and do that now. I'm going to look at the shots first and see how they turned out, see if everything's in focus. And if they are, I'll show all the photographs at the end of the video. Okay guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, I am going to head home. I came out to this little peninsula in this bay area here, flew the drone a bit, got a couple of shots. I did a panorama with the drone and that looked pretty cool. But yeah, the sky, I mean there's clouds, but the sun's out and it's overexposing everything, so it's kind of ruining everything. And there's a breeze, so I was hoping to get some kind of reflections with some of the islands here. There's an island over here I took a shot of this little island over here with the big pine tree in it. I'll just give you a shot here. Yeah, so that island right there with the big pine tree on it. Looks kind of cool. So I took a shot of that, but again, with the sun being so strong, it's kind of overexposing everything. I think the best shots of the day were of the lichen in the forest over there. Those turned out really good. And no mushrooms. I thought that rain would have definitely produced some mushrooms, but the summer is being so hot and so dry, and it's actually really cold today. But yeah, so there's no mushrooms. Kind of sucks. There's always next year. Okay guys, give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Talk to you later. Bye for now.